Welcome back to the third part of tonight's new look, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Before we go any further, just a quick reminder of how you at home can win some money. Yes, there's £1,000 for one of you at home who can correctly answer this question. Which village is famous for runaway weddings? A. Gretna Green, B. Shamley Green, C. Palmer's Green, or D. Hurst Green? All you have to do is text GAME, G-A-M-E, and your answer, A, B, C or D, to 84644, or you can give us a ring on 09012 931000. Players must be 16 or over, and the lines will close towards the end of the show. For full terms and conditions, go to www.itv.com/millionaire. Right, back to gambling accountant Stuart Black, who has reached £5,000 without yet touching a single lifeline. It's going all right, isn't it?
So far, so good.
Have you done this thing in Vegas where it's $10,000 or whatever to enter? Have you ever tried that?
No, that's on my to-do list if I win enough money.
Or is it the World Poker Series?
World Series of Poker, yeah. I have friends who've played it and done very well for themselves, but I'm not nearly as successful as they are. So it's on my to-do list. If I get a nice chunk of change here, then I'll put a little bit to one side and try my luck out in Vegas.
OK, you have £5,000. Question number 5 is for £10,000. You've not yet touched 50-50, phone a friend or ask the audience. And you're 3 away from 50,000 when the big bad clock will stop ticking. Let's have a look. Question number 5, this is for 10 grand. You can double your money. Malt vinegar is made from which grain? Start the clock. Barley, millet, rice, wheat.
I'd like to ask the audience, please.
OK, stop the clock there. Audience, on your keypads, please. This is for £10,000. This is your question. A, B, C or D, here it comes. Malt vinegar is made from which grain? Now, A on your keypads is barley, B is millet, C is rice, D is wheat. All vote now. %75% say barley, 7% say millet, 3% rice, 15% think wheat. 19 seconds, the clock restarts.
Don't need to do any maths for that. Barley. Final answer, please.
And you're going to say to me now, that's the one I thought it was, Chris?
Maybe.
It's the right answer. You've got £10,000. You love 10-pin bowling, but your mummy always beats you.
Yeah. She was, and still is actually, really good.
Is she a powerful woman?
No. No,
Wiry.
it was her thing in her teens. Kuala Lumpur Commonwealth Games in the late 90s, they did 10-pin bowling as their guest sport. And the woman who won the ladies' singles for England was an old friend of my mum's. They were bowling partners when they were younger.
Oh, cool.
So, you know, she was seriously good. It still makes me laugh, actually, on the rare occasion we go bowling together, that not only does she thump me, but if there's a load of guys in the next lane who really think they're it, and she just eclipses whatever score they've got. And, you know, we know it's coming, they don't, and the shock on their face is brilliant.
That's great. Right, you had 10 grand. What did Mum say before you came? Any advice?
I get 10%.
You get 10%?
No, she gets 10%. She says that all the time.
10% of 10,000, be all right?
Yeah. To be fair, though, the entire first 50 grand is going to my parents if all goes well, so...
So whatever you win, up to £50,000, you're going to give that to your parents?
It's going to my parents' mortgage to pay it off, so they can save for retirement.
That's fantastic.
Thanks.
Right, first things first then, Stu, I've got to get you there. You've got £10,000. Question number 6, you double your money. Stakes are going up. For £20,000, you would lose 9 grand here. Now, if you get me a wrong answer, you can phone a friend, you can go 50-50. Question number 6 is this. You have 30 seconds. In which city was London Mayor Boris Johnson born? Here they come. Cape Town, Ottawa, New York, Calcutta.
$50-50, please.
Stop the clock. Right, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Stuart the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Ottawa, New York remain. Restart the clock.
gamble. Ottawa, final answer, please.
Why would he be born in Ottawa?
I had a feeling it was North America, so I didn't really want to see New York, but I was always leaning towards Ottawa, just back of my head kind of thing.
It's the wrong answer. I'm really sorry. You were on a roll as well.
Well,
Oh, Stuart. He still goes away with £1,000. I'm sorry it wasn't more, my man.
thanks for having me.
Really sorry. So, Stuart sadly slipped back to £1,000. Let's hope our next contestant has more luck. Will you welcome our next hopeful for the rich list? From Stamfordham in Northumberland, it's Trudy Castro. Legal Secretary Trudy Castro is a fitness fanatic who knocked out her husband on their honeymoon. She goes to the gym 6 times a week and she recently beat all comers at a local triathlon. She met her husband Chris when he was a cruise ship waiter. He impressed her by folding napkins into a whole menagerie of animals. He's up there in the audience now about to work on a spiny anteater. Right, 12 questions. The first 7 against the clock. £1 million up for grabs. 3 lifelines to get you to 50,000, and then you get a 4th. 15 seconds to answer each of the first 2 questions. Trudy, lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Question number 1, you're sort of praying. Question number 1 for £500. Here's the question. Which of these is a random test on a selected subject? 15 seconds, these are the options. Pimple trial, boil test, wart exam, spot check.
That's spot check, final answer.
It's the right answer, you got £500. Question number 2, last point at which you could go home with absolutely El Zippo. It won't happen, be positive. You're guaranteed to go back with at least £1,000. Give me the right answer to this question. The hairy bikers are most likely to be seen on TV doing what? 15 seconds. Cooking, giving makeovers, ghost hunting, dancing.
That's cooking, final answer.
It's the right answer, you got £1,000. Now, you go to the gym 6 times a week.
Yeah.
How long do you do?
Well, sometimes I do classes, so I'll do maybe a spinning class, circuits class, which lasts an hour. Or if I go for a run, I'll run for maybe an hour and do some weights after that.
Do you get bored?
No, they've got television screens on, so I'll plug into TV, sometimes plug into Millionaire, do a bit of jog.
Good
you know.
grief. Well, that must be awful.
Practice.
That must be dreadful. And on your honeymoon,
Yeah.
you knocked him out.
Yeah. We'd been swimming and I was getting dried, and you know how women towel dry their hair upside down? So I was drying my hair.
Yes.
He decided to lean over and be romantic, give me a kiss, and I shot back up, having towel dried my hair, and just... So he cut his lip, went home with a really black eye, and he was out for about 4 minutes.
What a start, eh?
Yeah.
What a start to life
Yeah.
together.
I know, well,
And you stayed.
initiation for living with me, you know.
Poor bloke, good Lord. OK, you have £1,000. Question number 3 is for 2,000. You've now got 30 seconds for each answer. You're against the big bad clock again. Question number 3. What is recorded using an ECG? Start the clock. Brainwaves, bone density, hair growth, heartbeat.
That's heartbeat, final answer.
Sure?
Yeah.
Why are you so sure?
Well, I haven't actually had it done, but I've seen you can actually attach yourself to machines and do running in it, does your heartbeat. So I've just seen people on machines using ECGs.
Do you think your heart is beating fast at the moment?
It's nearly out through the chest.
OK, it's the right answer. You got £2,000. Now, obviously, he's a very attractive man. Old Chris up there. It's not his real name, is it?
No, his real name's Enrique.
Enrique?
Yeah.
So you shorten that to Chris?
Well, when they go to work on the cruise ships, it tends to work better if they have more of an English-sounding name. So his mother just decided Chris sounded quite good, so Chris it was.
Chris Castro?
Chris Castro.
OK. You have 2,000. Question number 4 is for £5,000. You still have not yet touched the lifeline. You have 30 seconds. Here it comes. Plie is a term used in which branch of the arts? Painting, ballet, opera, sculpture.
That's ballet. Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £5,000. Question number 5 is for £10,000. You can double your money here. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience. Here it comes. What kind of sporting footwear is most likely to have a toe pick? 30 seconds. Horseshoe, tennis shoe, football boot, ice skate.
Can I go 50-50, please?
You can. Stop the clock. Computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave truly the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Start again. Tennis shoe or ice skate?
Yeah, that's ice skate. Final answer.
How'd you know?
Because I watched Dancing on Ice and I've heard of something about toe picks, but I wasn't 100%, and I just wanted to check it out.
OK. You got £10,000. OK, you have £10,000. You are 2 away from £50,000. I want you to concentrate. This is serious business. You are 2 away from 50 grand. You have 2 lifelines. Question number 6 is for £20,000. Here it comes. Alberto Giacometti's bronze sculpture, which fetched a record price of $65 million in 2010, depicts which of these? 30 seconds. Bird, man, fish, horse.
Can I ask the audience, please?
You can. Right, stop the clock. Audience, on your keypads, please. This is worth £20,000. This is the question. Alberto Giacometti's bronze sculpture, which fetched a record price of £65 million at £65 million sterling in 2010, depicts which of these? Now, A on your keypads will be a bird, B will be man, C will be fish, D will be horse. For £20,000, all vote now. Uh, 3% bird, 77% man, 8% fish, 12% horse. Start the clock.
It's quite a high percentage. Yeah, I'll go with the audience, man. Final answer.
Why were you not happy? 77%, that's pretty high.
Yeah, it would have been better if it'd been 97%, but, you know, I'm never happy. I would be happy if you tell me I'm 20,000.
We'll take a break. Join us again in a couple of minutes.